I am Edward Price and I am 25 years old. I got to the end of uni and I didn't have a direction, but I was learning on Sundays that God was the God of purpose and direction, so maybe positioning myself in a position to spend a year of my life serving Him, that answer would come in time, which it did. I started Academy, there were 3 placements in each practical block. You picked 2 and there was 1 picked for you. And I picked a couple and then media was picked for me. I'd never picked up a camera before. I guess I'd gone into Academy looking to be positioned to find purpose and where I was supposed to go. And then you look at how the practical block fell and I ended up in media and you just go, well, I asked God to position me and He did. So the next step of the journey was being sat in the media office on a very ordinary weekday doing my practical stuff for Academy, and Beck Gourlay came in to see Harry. Beck had a phone call from a friend of hers who was working on a film in Dorset, and they needed someone as a rushes runner, which basically means that you're driving from set to the edit with the footage from the day's shoot. So in the space of a few days, I went from sitting in the media office at church to walking onto a multi-million-pound film set. It blew my mind. So off the back of that initial job, I came back to Manchester and finished Academy, and then started working some of the contacts in the networks and jumped between different TV shows, all these different genres of TV, but my heart was still set in drama. I'd been ruined by that first job because I'd driven into Pinewood Studios and parked next to the 007 stage, and that was it. All I ever wanted to make was films. So I finished that, and a contact that I made on that was going on to shoot Atlantis, which was another BBC drama. And the second unit was a focus puller called Phil Smith. Me and Phil just hit it off, but I was away in Matlock and Phil sent me a text saying, can you email me your CV? And was very mysterious about it, wouldn't tell me a lot. And I said, Phil, what the heck was that about? And it was all getting a bit weird, and I was a bit sort of like, what's going on, Phil? And he said, this opportunity's come up and it may or may not happen, keep it under your hat, but I have put your CV into Star Wars. Media is a gateway that needs strong Christians in it because it's very much an individual's game. Although you're working in a team, you're very isolated, you look after yourself. If you're not strong enough, you find yourself in situations where you can live however you want to live. And a lot of people in the media game do. It blows my mind that God has taken me from Academy and picking up a camera in Mary Street to Pinewood Studios and a multi-billion-dollar film franchise in the space of 2 years.